Hi, my name is Matt Law. I'm the International Sales Manager for King Apparel. Welcome to the Autumn-Winter 2016 line presentation that Tim, one of the founders of King Apparel, will be running through with you to talk to you about fabrics, a bit of the heritage of the brand, the logo placement and certain attributes the brand has that makes us unique to what other people are putting out there. Please bear with us. You might hear a bit of noise in the background because our studio faces the London Underground system for the Central Line and District Line. We wanted to put this together to show a bit more support to our agents, our reps, our distributors and also our retailers. For whatever reason they haven't been able to make it to a showroom, a trade show or visit your rep, we understand the difficulties and the challenges that you'll face. So we want to put this presentation together for you so you can use this. So it's a great tool for you to revert back to when you're looking at your orders, or if you have questions on a certain garment that you want to just get complete clear information from your local rep, then you have everything you need to hand. Our deadline for this clothing range, as Tim will probably go into, will be start to mid of April, more around about the 10th sort of timing. And our deliveries will be August for drop 1 and October for drop 2. I hope this really gives you enough information that you need. Anything else you can contact us directly or speak to your local rep. Cheers.
Go ahead. How you doing? My name's Tim. I'm one of the co-founders of King. I'm here today just to run you through the autumn-winter collection that we've got coming out for later on in the year. My role is basically to do with brand development, working alongside Matt with international sales to make sure that we are able to offer you guys something completely unique to your market and something that's really distinctively British and which works perfectly for territories outside such as the USA and in Europe. So chiefly for our winter collection, I'm going to split it into two. We've got our drop 1 coming out in August, and then we've got our drop 2 which drops in October. Basically the collection is built largely through fabrications that we source at like Premier Vision, Paris, etc. And they provide us with quite unique finishes and treatments, and then when we apply them to our sort of custom cuts and blocks, it develops a collection that's quite high-end looking, but it's still got some streetwear sensibilities in it, so it's something that's quite unique to what's on the market at the moment. So we'll kick you off with the headwear first, which comes out for our first delivery. So first up we have our new premium curve peak hats. We've got our Letterman style here, which comes in a wool flannel with a metal badge on the front. This comes in like a burgundy and a black colour. We come in two price tiers with this, so our curve peaks come in retailing around the sort of $25 mark, and our snapbacks come in around the sort of $40 mark. So you've got those two there, then you've got the two sterling tech caps, and these come in a ballistic nylon, which is a waterproof treatment with the black metal badge on the front. All the curve peaks also come in with a customised leather strap on the rear. Onto our snapbacks. So we have a long history and heritage in headwear. The first guys to ever make 5950 caps with New Era back in 2003. The first guys to start a branded snapbacks into Europe probably about 6 years ago. And from there we've developed our own custom headwear line, which we feel is in the best shape and block out there in the market at the moment. So we've got our sterling hats. These are on the snapback shape, again with the matte black badge on the front. Comes in a grey and burgundy wool flannel. Then we have our tumbled leather, comes in cream and black with our KA badge on the front. This is called the Letterman Raven cap. Then we have our cracked leather. It's kind of almost like a suede effect. This comes in like a charcoal grey and camel colour with a white and silver enamel badge on the front. Then our staple hat. This comes with like a scuba fabric on the front, almost like a kind of neoprene, and cotton twill top with silicone king print on the front. And last but not least, for the first drop, our obsidian hat. This comes in a hard wearing ballistic nylon in the grey and the black with black woven fabric badge on the front. Coming into the clothing, we have a mixture of t-shirts, lightweight crew necks, hoodies, some tracksuits, and then some more technical outerwear. So we'll start off with the t-shirts. The first t-shirts are our vent tee. So the vent t-shirt comes in a lightweight, breathable cotton with a hexagonal engineered design fabric along the base in blue and white. The chief fabric comes in black and white with a king print in a silicone mould on the front of that. This comes in a midline length with a curved bottom. Our channel t-shirt, this is again a little bit more high end. So we've got a wide rib fabrication that we sourced in burgundy and black, and this makes up the central panels on the t-shirts with regular brushed cotton on the sleeves and the side panels. You will also see silicone prints on the arm and also on the side panel as well in black. Next up is our thread tee. The thread tee comes again in a midline cut with curved bottom. It comes in a black fleck finish and also a multicoloured speckle, again silicone prints on the rear, and the pockets on these two are bonded sealed on the side to give a technical performance feel to the garment. Our duo tee is a normal length on the front, midline drop on the rear, almost like a doorstep drop. We have a regular black and white brushed cotton, but with a piping design that runs along the front and onto the rear of the garment, as so. The next t-shirts in the line are our linear tee. Now the linear tee is using a fine rib grey fabric, which we've used on the body of this t-shirt and on the backdrop of the black version. We've got a white drop on the grey version, and again silicone prints on the front chest of this particular t-shirt. Again, it has a regular length front and a midline backdrop on that particular cut. Next t-shirt is our dark seas tee. So this comes in a relatively heavyweight engineered polka dot, tonal navy blue logo on the front, and then we have cut out panelling on the side seams as so, with the king silicone print on the rear in navy. And the last t-shirt in this line is the ridge tee. So this is a customised, I would say it's kind of like a customised ridge patterned fabric. It's a three-dimensional quilt with a shoulder panel in regular black cotton, and then black on black silicone prints on there as well. And this comes with our customised triangular V panel cut along the bottom seams. Something we've introduced for the collection going into this season is a lightweight crew. Now these come in some special source fabrics. This is our Ember lightweight crew. So as you can see, it's got a wide rib with almost like an ash finish on the fabric. Silicone print in black on the rear neckline and on the chest. And then our ivory pinstripe, which is a real luxury piece. This comes in a wide rib with a three-dimensional rib pattern. Small side seam white zip at the base and grey silicone print on the rear, both of which come in a midline cut, so it's not too long but it's slightly longer than your regular length. Moving on to our crew necks, we have two crews in this block, which is more of a fashion block. So this is our thread crew, which comes in a cream with black fleck, and then our engineered knit black with white trim. This is our fleck. This is the fleck crew. This is a thread crew, and you'll both notice on both of the crews you have white side seam zips with customised white king zip pull and a rubber badge at the base. Then we have our LDN crew. So the LDN crew comes in a double-faced tech fleece, which is a performance fleece which is commonly used for technical sports garments but is transitioning over into fashion as well. And what we've used here is a traditional chenille patch to create the King LDN logo on the front, and again you have your silicone mould print on the rear neckline. Then we have two tracksuits. We're well known for doing good tracksuit sets. The first tracksuit set for this season is our Marshall tracksuit set. So this comes with a midline crew neck with pouch pocket, side seam zips, thumb loops in the cuffing, and on the rear you'll see the white silicone print on the back. And in terms of the pants, the pants are a tapered finish with a cuffing at the base. Every single tracksuit that we do has zips within the pockets, which is a really critical inclusion for sales. What we find is that these can determine between a garment selling and not selling when it comes to a tracksuit, because the last thing people want is to wear something where their phone or their wallet's going to fall out of their pocket. So we hide all the zips in these. So we've got small white hidden zips in the rear and on the side pockets as well, and then on the front white lacing with bullet end caps customised. We have a second tracksuit, which is our duo tracksuit, similar to the t-shirt that I showed you earlier. This comes in black with white piping, interior lacing in the back there, and the same finish on the rear. And we also have like an insert rib collar panel in there as well, which sits behind the hood. And then on the pant, again it comes in double-faced tech fleece for performance wear, can be used at the gym, cycling, as well as fashion. This again has the piping on the pant, black hidden zippers in the pockets on the front and the rear. If you're wondering about pricing on all these garments, if you speak directly to the reps, they'll be able to send you over the Brand Boom links, which has all the wholesale pricing in there, as well as recommended retail prices, or we have some documentation which they can also send you. And then the last couple of garments for drop one, this is our aesthetic hood. So this is again is a double face fleece, extra paneling on the chest, hidden zip pockets with white zippers on the side, and on the drop it's a midline length, again with the triangular V panel cut at the base, and you'll see branding in a white silicone print on the sleeve there. Moving on to our second outerwear piece, which is our tech bomber jacket. So this comes in like a olive cotton gabardine, comes with bonded sealed chest and front zippers on both sides, bonded sealed central zip, and on the rear we have a silicone print on the back, and then leather King customized zip puller at the base. Comes with like an interior mesh lining as well, underarm air venting. Then we have our shirting, so our tailored shirting for drop one comes in the form of the blue Oxford shirt. So this has a technically an upside down shaped pocket there with the button down with red hits on the side and the King woven label. Underarm venting again with white buttons throughout the central placket, and then on the rear we've got the lower rear panel which comes in like a perforated cotton. And then last but not least for drop one is our denim. So we used to do a lot of denim, and are starting to reintroduce it now back into the collection. This is our indigo E15 denim distressed, so it comes with customised King rivets throughout. It's got a customised pocket shape with a stitch running across the front pocket, Customised buttons on the fly, woven label, and waist badge in black suede leather. And the rear pockets come in a perforated raw denim. And you'll see on the front, on the legs, whiskering in the top half with distressing running through the leg. The shape on that is that's probably about 34 waist, and they're like a tapered slim fit, not a skinny fit, but more around the sort of slim fit shape that's quite popular today. And then last but not least, for drop one, we've got our accessories. So we have a range of 3 belts. These are all made in a buffalino leather. So we have our braided leather belt, as so, with metal buckle and king woven label at the base. Then we have our distressed leather belt, all come in this tan slate grey colour, again with a woven label on the side there. And then last but not least is our combination of a leather belt with lattice woven fabric along the middle with the king woven badge there, all of which match up nicely with the other Pantones and tones of the collection that you see in the fabrics. And then our luggage piece for this season is a very technical utility sports bag, or you can actually use it for pretty much anything. Comes in a completely waterproof bonded nylon. Every pocket on the side and along the top is all bonded and water sealed, with hard wearing strapping on the front and shoulder strap. On the inside there's also interior netting and interior zipping, and we also have bonded zip along the end there. Every zip has a metal customised king zip pull, woven badge and rubber badge. The bag is completely water resistant, waterproof, so you can take it to the beach, to the gym, throw it in the swimming pool. All your stuff in there will never ever get wet. So that kind of ties up drop one, and I'll quickly run you through drop two, which basically includes some more of the similar types of garments, again with a headwear collection that kicks things off. We start off with our wool flannel curve peaks hard graft. So this comes in like a textured camel, grey and black, again with black leather straps on the rear. Secondly is our lab snapback. This comes in a black and white perth with oversized woven badge on the front with the King LDN logo. We have our hard graft hats with a new silicone, developed a silicone badge for the front of those with the crowbar pattern cutting scissor design. And this comes in the grey and the navy blue wool flannel. Our performance hat. This is our snapback that comes again in that sort of scuba neoprene, so it's completely waterproof. Comes in a black finish and olive finish with a 3-dimensional silicone rubber badge on the front. And then last but not least is our Lux hat. So we've developed a brand new embossed gold badge for this particular hat. Comes in a black and in the charcoal with a kind of faux elephant hide finish on the leather. So that's your headwear for drop two. In terms of apparel, we kick off with the first of the t-shirts, which is our ivory pinstripe tees. These come in a similar fabric to the long sleeve tee from drop one. On this particular garment it runs through the central panel with white panelling on the sleeves and on the side seams, again with our hard graft crowbar pattern cutting scissor design in silicone. And then the alternative is the white rib, which runs throughout the garment with an olive side and rear back panel with a oversized king silicone print, which comes in like a clear gel, so it runs, you can see the fabric through the actual application. Then we have our Waffle tees. So the waffle tees come again in a customised lightweight cotton waffle, which is a slight off-white on the white version, with a white panelling at the base in brushed cotton, V-panel triangular cut at the base, and then 2 panels on the rear in the white cotton. And on the grey one, it's a grey version with a navy blue panelling, white silicone prints on that particular colourway. Then we have our interlock tee. So the interlock tee utilises our regular front, straight front cut panel on the front there, and rear drop with the V panel side seam cut on that triangular side seam cut. The interesting thing on here is like a chevron quilted panelling on the side of that particular garment, and on the white version you have that chevron quilted panelling along the back panel like so. So quite an interesting inclusion of different fabrications on that one. And lastly, I dropped to Dark Seas tee. We used a melange fabric on this particular version with a king silicone print down the side, and this time we've used white fabric as our insert panels on the base. 2 long sleeve lightweight crews for this particular collection are our Ridge long sleeve crew. So this comes in that Ridge quilted fabric, which is quite unique to the brand, with the king woven badge on the front, on the rear, embroidered woven logo on the front. And then our Dapple long sleeve tee. So this comes again in a like a polyester cotton mix, with like a sort of white fleck that runs through the black, grey silicone logo on the front. The cool thing about this t-shirt is the layered panelling at the bottom. So we have a single layered panel at the front, and on the rear we have 3 layered panels on the back with the grey silicone print at the back, both of which come in like a midline cut. In terms of crew necks, we have our gravel tee, the gravel crew. So this is midline cut crew in like a really nice navy and grey space finish, white customised zips on the side with white customised zip pulls, and on the rear the king silicone print with white hits on the bottom of the sleeves, and thumb loops there if that's the way you want to wear the garment. Then we have our Hallmark crews. The Hallmark crews come in a black and grey, come in a cotton fleece with a brushback finish. The interesting thing about these 2 crews are the embellishments on the front. So we have a black on black badge on the black, and then gold on black badge on the grey. These badges are actually made in metal. They're not a fabric. They're not like a fabric that's been woven into the badge. It's actually metal that's been woven in. So a lot of the luxury of this particular garment comes within the fabrication of the badge. And these are all sourced within Europe as well. Moving on to our hoodie for this collection on drop 2. This particular garment comes in midline cut. It comes with a V-panel cut at the base, rubber badge on the front. Similar to the Hargraft hoodie from last season, we have the hood, which is basically pulled in with the drawstrings at the base there in black, and then we've got a black interior balaclava which comes in and just covers the nose and the mouth for cold weather, robbing banks, whatever you want to do in this particular garment. And then our silicone white king print down the side. That's the granite hoodie. Then this is the lab hood, which comes in a black double-faced tech fleece. This comes with half zip, chest zip in white, runs all the way around the hood, a customised white king zip pull, pouch pocket on the front with silicone print. and on the rear you've got the woven badge with the King LDN design, can tie in quite nicely with either of the lab hats in black and white. You also have white side seam zips with customised zip pulls, and again thumb loops in the cuffing if that's how you want to wear the garment. Then we have our tracksuit for drop 2. This is the boundary tracksuit. So this comes in quite a unique tweed with brushback finish. Quite a nice knit finish on that with the customised silicone print at the base. Black 1x1 rib on the waist, collars and cuffs. Silicone print on the rear. And then the tracksuit pants that are dropped on the floor also come in the same fabric. They actually have panelling here and here. You might not be able to see it on the camera, but we've got asymmetric panelling there, the white silicone prints, bullet end caps on the lacing, and again black hidden zipper on the rear pocket, white hidden zippers on the front pockets, and again black cuffing at the base. These again come in a relatively, I wouldn't say it's like a skinny fit, it's a slimmer fit pant with a tapered base on that one. Then our shirting for drop 2, tailored shirt, it's called the hard graft shirt, comes with a bonded taped pocket in navy. We have a white hit on the button at the top, navy buttons throughout. This actually comes in like a kind of heavier weight cotton twill for the winter months, and then you have the woven white badge along the base, and then side seam tabs in navy blue as well. Also comes with black matte eyelets for breathability under the armpits there. Then we have our denim. So this is the black version of the E15 distressed denim that you saw for drop 1. This comes in like a kind of distressed black charcoal, whiskering again on the top half of the pant with distressing running through the leg, customised king rivets throughout the pockets. Again, a customised pocket design with an extra seam that runs across the bottom of the front pocket. Customised tooling in the buttons in the front and the woven badge, and then you'll see on the rear perforated pockets on both back pockets there, very similar to the panel that you saw on the Oxford shirt earlier. Suede leather back badge on the waistband, and again that comes in a slim fit tapered finish on that particular denim. Coming at a really good price point as well, which allows you to have a denim that's good not just for everyday wear but for going out in and so on, so it's a good everyday denim. And then last garment in the collection is our Velo Performance Mac. So this comes in a longer line shape with a fantail back. As you can see, this fantail back is buttoned into the rear interior buttons there, like so, with rubber finish on those. Silicone print on the rear with shoulder panelling. Bonded taped zips, hidden zips here, here, here and here. King silicone print on the side in black. Rubber finishes on all of the buttons. You'll see on the interior that this particular jacket is completely bonded on the inside. All the tapes, all the seams are taped and bonded with a dusty pink interior fabric, which means this jacket is completely waterproof and windproof for all weather conditions. So it's something that you can wear if you're going skiing, snowboarding, sailing, whatever you want to do, or just riding your bike around town. This is a good jacket for that particular occasion. And that basically ties up the collection for winter 16. The reps throughout the world in all of our territories have their brand boom links, our Excel order forms, PDF catalogues, as well as hopefully sending you this presentation as well. So there should be enough information there for you guys to liaise with your reps or with us directly, and get your orders in on pre-book for around the middle of April. So and sort of start to middle of April. So if you have any questions or whatsoever, just contact your reps in your territory, or you can contact us directly, and we'll answer any questions you might have.